Honeybees are one of nature's most important species, even though most of us just see them as pests. They're responsible for over $15 billion worth of pollination annually in the US alone. They're responsible for pollinating cherries, almonds, apples, avocados, you name it, it would not happen without bees. Why is this so alarming? They are disappearing at an alarming rate. Nearly a third of all honeybee colonies have disappeared. This has become known as colony collapse disorder. Colony collapse disorder is responsible for nearly 1/3 of all honeybee colonies having vanished. This is due to a lack of biodiversity, the use of pesticides, and an increased risk of disease. However, one of our own students here at Indiana University, Ellie Symes, has created a beekeeping program to help raise awareness and let people know the importance of bees. She is driven by her goal of improving food security. In this report, we will talk about how we can help Ellie's program and what it needs to keep going.
To raise awareness for the honeybee population and the beekeeping program, it is essential for us to create unique and interactive opportunities to enhance involvement. Specifically, we could hold a painting competition, start fundraising and calling for volunteers, start a biology research project, collaborate with socially responsible firms, and sponsor a case competition in the business school. With painting competition, we could collaborate with fine arts professors to make the box painting a class project with promotional phrases such as winning a box of honey by painting the hives. When beginning the competition, we could also announce the core value of this project. Saving the bee is saving biodiversity. Educating and raising awareness will help students to understand that saving the bee is a crucial step in preventing an agricultural crisis, saving biodiversity, and preserving our food security. As to fundraising and calling for volunteers, we could make a promotional video that illustrates how bees could exert a great impact on our food security. And we could play the video during any club meetings of related projects or student organizations. And after that, we could establish partnerships with various sororities, fraternities, and student organizations to help us with fundraising. Well, similar to the idea of holding a painting competition, we could also spread the words by sponsoring a case competition in the business school or starting a biology research project. Companies have mandatory volunteer hours or community services programs, so we could also collaborate with these socially responsible firms to educate more people about the importance of bees and engage more volunteers to participate in the program.
The key to the success of the campus beekeeping program is winning committed volunteers with the same passion that Ellie has. While some may be unaware of the program's existence now, it's important to emphasize getting it on the ground floor in its developmental stages and truly having an impact. With this in mind, we will discuss how to reach volunteers, retain them, and ensure the program's future existence.
To reach volunteers and raise awareness, we recommend starting the I'll Be There campaign. The campaign would include program events such as special events at the beehives, class presentations, and campus promotions. This way, word about the program can be spread along with letting people know about the essentialness of the honeybee population and the threats of colony collapse disorder. Class presentations are a great way to reach volunteers while catering to their specific interests. For example, students in community nutrition in the School of Public Health may be interested in hearing about the direct food benefits of honeybees. On the other hand, students in a geography class like Global Change Food and Farming Systems may prefer to learn of the bees' impact on the food chain and agriculture. Many classes in the College of Arts and Sciences, School of Public Health, and SPIA would be ideal to explain the program and spark interest amongst students. The campaign also includes promotional events like setting up a booth between Valentine and Woodburn, displaying the honey and other foods pollinated by the honeybees. The food can also include fresh fruits and vegetables from the Hilltop Garden where the bees are located. Once volunteers are recruited and they have a chance to visit the hive, it's important to enlighten them on the issues facing the bees to cement their interest and ignite their passion.
Ensuring that you have committed volunteers is very important, so you should meet at a set time once a week or bi-weekly. The problem is that visiting the bees often depends on the weather. So when the weather doesn't cooperate, Ellie needs to have a backup plan. Backup plans could include having a presentation on colony collapse disorder, having a trivia game with little-known facts about bees, or watching videos like documentaries for the well-known bee movie. Doing all of these things will ensure you have committed volunteers and that they are retained throughout the life of the program.
Once established, the program needs to continually recruit new members and promote its cause. social media outlets and t-shirts with the "I'll be there" slogan and a picture of a bee would intrigue many and easily spread the word. Additionally, reaching students from their initial experience with IU is essential. This can easily be done during the prospective student tours. One of the greatest assets of the beekeeping program is its relationship with the IU Office of Sustainability. Students want to attend a campus that values and actively addresses sustainability. Given the beekeeping program's affiliation with Office of Sustainability, tour guides for incoming freshmen could also mention the program along with IU's green initiatives. The tours often include little-known trivia about IU, and talking about the opportunity to become involved with the bee program is certainly unique. Moreover, to reinforce this discussion during the tours, representatives from the beekeeping program should attend the IU Involvement Fair during the first few weeks of classes. Students are always looking for untraditional ways to become involved, and starting with incoming freshmen ensures 4 years of commitment and awareness.
Increasing the futurity of Ellie's project is very important to the program. Obviously, Ellie won't always be here to lead the program. So in this section, we're going to talk about ways that we can increase the futurity as building the program, winning volunteers, holding interviews for the next best person, creating a mentorship program, and also educating the local area about the program.
The biggest and easiest way that this program can be preserved after Ellie graduates is through simply growing the program, something that should be easy since it is such a new program. Expanding the program will ensure that the number of people who know about the program, as well as the number of people who volunteer, will create a stable foundation for when Ellie graduates. Building the program will also lead way for predecessors to follow in Ellie's footsteps and to learn the tools of the trade. As the program expands and more people begin to get involved, Ellie should start to look for people who demonstrate a similar interest in and passion for the bees as she does. Once she identifies individuals with these characteristics, she can begin to take them under her wing, no pun intended. These individuals who demonstrate the necessary characteristics can then be trained to take on Ellie's position once she is gone, guaranteeing a stable leader for the program. Having multiple leaders will also be beneficial, as it would lighten the load from just a single person, as Ellie seemed to have devoted most of her time and energy to the program. As mentioned previously, it is necessary that Ellie mentor volunteers as the program grows. This will increase the futurity of the project by providing knowledgeable volunteers and future leaders of the program. A wide and knowledgeable base will provide for a growing network, which will, in turn, help to grow the program even faster. The more people that know the process that Ellie goes through on a daily basis, the stronger the program will be, and the faster that it can grow. Another way to guarantee the futurity of the program is to raise awareness and support throughout the area. The more social buzz, again no pun intended, that can be achieved, the stronger the program will become and will attract more people to it, even if it is just out of curiosity. This has been outlined previously in our report, and it is a very important aspect in continuing what Ellie has laid forth. Finally, the best way to increase the futurity of the project is to train someone who is as dedicated to the program as Ellie. Since Ellie has grown the program fully, she is the most knowledgeable of the subject matter. As we have talked about previously, the best situation is to have Ellie mentor and train those who are willing and able to continue the program. Once these predecessors are trained, Ellie can hold interviews to determine which of these are the most educated in the process, and which are the best replacements to Ellie. Holding interviews can assure that the most well-educated people are in charge of the program once Ellie graduates, and having a strong leader is the key to the futurity of the program.
The Indiana University Alumni Association, or IUAA, has been around since 1854. It works to strengthen Indiana University by ensuring that its graduates play a role in IU's continued success. Today, the IU Alumni Association brings 600,000 Indiana graduates together to support one another and Indiana University throughout their lives. The IUAA activates IU's powerful global network through live events, webinars, scholarship programs, and seriously fun traditions. The IU Alumni Association aims to do the following for Indiana University. She could also apply for an IUAA affiliate group scholarship. The scholarship is awarded to candidates who share a special interest with group members, special interests such as beekeeping. Allie and her bees would greatly profit from both of these opportunities within the IUAA. The Indiana University Alumni Association sponsors IU graduates it believes will give a positive connotation to the Indiana University name. Groups of alumni like Straight No Chaser currently enjoy the benefits of being sponsored by the IUAA. They rely heavily on the support the association gives them as they continue to tour the country. Ellie could take advantage of the same opportunities Straight No Chaser has and apply to be sponsored by the IU Alumni Association. She could also apply for an IUAA affiliate group scholarship. The scholarship is awarded to candidates who share a special interest with group members, special interests such as beekeeping. Ellie and her bees would greatly profit from both of these opportunities within the IUAA. The Indiana University Student Alumni Association, or SAA, works to involve current students of Indiana University in the greater IU community. The Student Alumni Association was formed on the Bloomington campus in 1976 in order to increase the ties between students and alumni and create student awareness of alumni activities. The SAA takes alumni relations one step further by ensuring that students who attend Indiana University feel a strong connection to their place of study and will likely give back to the institution of higher education. The Student Alumni Association states, Indiana University is a place filled with exceptional minds, extraordinary opportunities, and rich traditions, but sometimes its size and diverse offerings can be a little overwhelming. Campus involvement is one of the best ways to become a part of IU. The Student Alumni Association, or SAA, can help you build deep connections that will make this wonderful university feel like home. Some of your most important learning will occur outside of the classroom, and we encourage you to continuously challenge yourself to grow as a member of the IU community, a community that will last a lifetime. The Indiana University Student Alumni Association connects students to many different student groups on campus. The SAA calendar is filled with various events that are designed to introduce alumni to active students on the Bloomington campus. Affiliate groups make up many of the names shown on the calendar. Ellie could utilize this resource to grow and expand her beekeeping efforts. She could become an affiliate group whose events are mentioned on the SAA calendar. With this kind of exposure, Ellie's Bee project would be able to reach alumni while reaching current students at the same time.
Another way for Ellie to get involved is to tap into the Bloomington community. There are many great opportunities within the Bloomington community to get involved. Outside of the college campus, there's a huge market for growing health-conscious people. So we have an idea that can increase the partnership with many programs within the Bloomington community. First, I think a partnership with Blooming Foods would be very beneficial to Ellie's program. Second, a volunteer organization that can help bring in volunteers within the community. And finally, partnering with the school district. Partnering with Blooming Foods will give Ellie access to the types of people that would be interested in her cause. Blooming Foods is a co-op that sources all their produce from products from local or organic places, and it would attract to customers who desire these types of products. Blooming Foods is a commercial co-op, meaning that it's started by customers who shop in the store, and nearly 40 years later is still owned by people in the same store. Some of Blooming Foods' core principles are concern for the community and cooperation with cooperatives. These directly align with some of Ellie's concerns, and together they could accomplish a lot. A partnership with Blooming Foods will help Ellie in many ways, in addition to helping Blooming Foods better serve the community. The target market of Blooming Foods is generally really health-conscious and environmentally conscious people, and most of the shoppers have heard or are aware of the bee problem within our community. In addition to their 5 locations, they also serve the Bloomington Farmers Market, which attracts the kinds of people that would be interested in Ellie's work. Because the business of Blooming Foods brings purchases of local products, it would directly benefit Ellie's bees in a great way to help out the community. This allows Ellie an outlet to promote her cause through store involvement. She can place posters informing people about the issue and let the Blooming Foods customers know how to get involved or how to donate money to the cause. Because Blooming Foods is centered on community involvement, there are areas of their store that allow people to promote community events. In addition, Blooming Foods will be a great source of funding for Ellie's Bees. Through a partnership with Blooming Foods, some of the additional costs would be covered by the business as well as an outlet for gaining volunteers. Another way to get involved in the Bloomington community is to establish partnerships with volunteer organizations. This can help Ellie gain volunteers and raise money for the cause. A great way to get involved within the community is to connect with the City of Bloomington Volunteer Network. The City of Bloomington Volunteer Network is a one-stop source for volunteer information in Bloomington and Monroe County. This organization serves all kinds of aspects of the community, from community involvement to sustainability and public health. The website allows people to access volunteer opportunities online and promote events going on in the Bloomington community. This could help Ellie inform the community about her cause and find people a way to get involved. A main initiative of the City of Bloomington Volunteer Network is sustainability. The aspect of sustainability is a huge opportunity for Ellie since her values and objectives align well with the volunteer organizations within Bloomington. The last way to get involved within the Bloomington community is to partner with the school district. By doing so, Ellie can teach the children about the benefits of bees and all they do for the community. In addition, the students can go see the hive and learn more about bees on a field trip. This allows Ellie to expand her awareness and teach children of the early age the important aspect of bees. In addition, students' parents will become aware of the issue because their children will share their experiences at the hive with their family. Although this may not bring any more volunteers for Ellie, it will increase awareness for the root cause.
Ellie's campus beekeeping program successfully aims to positively affect the declining bee population. The program brings awareness to the root causes of the declining bee population. Additionally, Ellie promotes the benefits of the honeybee and consequently the many positive effects it has on the Bloomington community.
The purpose of gaining awareness and growing the program will outline several ideas that we think will obtain this goal: sponsoring class projects and research assignments, developing case competitions, and reaching out to campus organizations and other socially responsible firms will bring awareness to this program.
In addition, creating a campaign called I'll Be There will create and retain volunteers to help ensure the longevity of the project. One key initiative for Ellie is to establish a predecessor for when she graduates to ensure students in the community can continue to learn about and experience firsthand the impact of the bees. Moreover, partnering with the IUAA, SSA, Blooming Foods, local volunteer organizations, and school districts will gain popularity for Ellie's bees. With our recommendation, Ellie can continue to develop the program, educate others on the importance of the bees, and ensure the program's growth even after she graduates.